already Super Benny here, and I'm talking about Yodel and how they suck. Yes, I've been having an issue with Yodel for quite some time. Previously, I did have a parcel stolen from them, quite an expensive item. Yeah, and it's kind of really annoying. I had to file a police report about that. And what's been happening in the next sort of few years or what have you since that happened? More of the same, I'm afraid. More of the same. And I believe many people it happens to as well. This is why I want to make the video and talk about it, because I believe a lot of you are all in the same position and are really naffed off with it and sick of the time wasting from this company. Now, here in the UK, we have a lot of different sort of couriers and people who can send out your post. Most reliable, most of them anyway. You have Royal Mail, DPD, you've got InPost with the lockers, you've got Every, you've got UPS. So yeah, you've got quite a different sort of variation of different sort of couriers as well you can use. Just depends how it gets sent. With Yodel, the tracking is very, very old. It's not very updated very well. The technology is bad. What I've seen online as well with other people, where they've just been throwing the parcels around, a lot of high turnover with the staff. You can just go look on an Indeed and you see why nobody wants to work for them, and high turnover and sort of the lower end of the people who actually go do the couriering are kind of really just given the worst conditions and not really looked after as a business. So that's very poor to see, and I feel sorry for those guys as well. So it's not the courier's fault always. But what's been happening is from this company, large parcels, expensive parcels have been going missing. Sometimes arrive either ripped, damaged, opened, check the contents. And this happened again. A parcel that took over nearly 6 weeks. This saga has gone on. The tracking was absolute nonsense. It said eventually, when I did get in contact with them, they said it was the wrong address, which was absolute rubbish. They said they sent it back. Absolute rubbish. The person never actually got the parcel back again. Another expensive item lost and stolen again by this company. It seems to be from the same depot as well in Newton Abbot, which I'll just call them out directly and just say, look guys, like, this is happening twice. I've already had to file a police report. It's really annoying, but I've seen this happen from all over the country. Quick little search, you can see a lot of problems with everyone who's getting the parcel stolen or just thrown around or misplaced. What happens is you get shoved into a customer service sort of bubble. They hide behind this fake tracking now. The tracking is absolute garbage. They don't really update it. And you just get kind of fobbed off there. So if you're looking at, well, where's my parcel? You don't know where it is. You try to contact the customer service. I don't know where it is, but it's in the middle of nowhere. They're probably not from England. They said it would take them 24 hours just to give them a phone call. Hey mate, where's your parcel? You can't even go to the depot either, because that's all shut off to just go pick up your parcel. So it's kind of, they hide behind the barriers than taking any responsibility. So you can go and get your parcel. It would have been easier if they just sent it down by a lorry or a friend in a car who said he was going down that weekend, cut out this middleman, with these people. Now, I don't have this issue all the time. As you can see, I buy a lot of video games and I get parcels and all sorts all the time. So it's always this company, and it's always a hassle. And it's just really disappointing that items are just going stolen. There's no repercussions from it. The managers don't care. I didn't even get an apology from them. I didn't get anything back from it, and it's just pass it off. But I don't get this with Royal Mail. I don't get this with DHL and many others. It's just a lack of professionalism. I believe there's a lot of people probably up in the management who, are very comfortable in their high positions, but the lower kind of people don't really care about their jobs. They don't really care about the parcels. And it's not just myself. Tens of thousands of people. There's probably thousands of people every week who get lost parcels. I don't know how they're still operating as a company. And frustrations from myself and many other customers are that we can't complain about it, we don't have a voice about it, and we can't say anything about it. Because when you go into this customer service, it's like speaking to absolute robots or whatever, and you can't actually resolve the problem or fix the problem. So luckily I was able to get my money back from that transaction, but as I say, some of the items that I'm trying to get hold of, or from specialists or collectors, whatever, they're a lot of these are sometimes antiques or rare items that you'll never see again. So it's very disappointing on many sort of sides of that, and from my customers and from all that kind of thing as well. So very, very, very frustrating, but it happens to loads of people, and I think we're just all in the same page where they're just wasting our time. And it's annoying. That was 4 weeks where they were pretending that they were going to deliver a parcel, and then it takes 2 weeks on top of that to get your refund from Vinted, so it's like 6 weeks to resolve something. We're hardly scurrying Japan or China here with this sort of tomfoolery of pretending we're some sort of courier kind of business, isn't it? If you want to get something done, you'll get it done. It's like, while we're messing around and, you can get your parcel refunded. It's very simple transactions that in 2025 that we can't even get stuff really simply done. It's pathetic, really. I've heard this company is going to get sort of maybe bought out or absolved, or probably moved on or taken over slightly by some other companies, but I wouldn't even touch them. The dispatching and the transport business and the technology they have is just not even close to the competitors. So that's where they fall down by not providing a good service, isn't it? So avoid them if you can. If you are buying and selling on popular sites like eBay or Vinted, check your settings from which people you will sell them from. Sometimes it will be automatically on there, so go into your settings and make sure you provide into your settings, adjust it to some trusted couriers for yourself, so you don't get this headache, you won't have this wasted time, and you won't lose valuable items. Or maybe it's something really, really precious to you and it'll just be gone. I think what happened with mine, they were probably thinking this kind of size, it was probably some shoes or something like that. Everyone needs money these days, so some courier thought, I'll try and open this up and get a big win, because probably they're not getting paid enough over there. But hey ho, their insurance looks after everything, but again, it's just a huge disappointment in service, isn't it? It's pathetic in 2025. Let me know if you had any sort of headaches with Yodel. This is like the second major big parcel that's gone missing and stolen from them, from myself, and I know many people online. They haven't got a big presence even online or anything. They don't address anything. They've probably only got a few hundred subscribers on the channel as well. So let me know what your thoughts are on here, if you've had any bad service with them too, and let's get it all out there, because you certainly can't go complain onto the website. You can't get to speak to anyone from head office, you can't speak to any manager, you can't get anything back, you won't even get an apology. But let people know on here as well what they can do if they're in that same situation, because it's annoying, and I think a lot of people just get shut down by it. They suppress it a lot, and I know it's happening, and it's still been happening. Stolen parcels from this company for over 10 years, so I don't know how they get away with it, honestly. Yodel sucks. Take care.